Good morning, my favorite students in the world. It is Ferdy, the creator of Event Photography 101. And in today's video coaching newsletter, we are talking about the pain point of not knowing what to capture. So you're a beginner, you could be a pro, you could be a master at event photography, but sometimes you do come across some phases of the event where you're thinking, I don't know what to capture now. Well, let's dive in. There's a few layers to this cake that we need to address. Number one is that you need to know the event essentials, which are in the book, Event Photography 101. You can read the first 4 chapters for free on eventphotography101.com. Why would you want to do that? It's because the event essentials are in there. These help set up the foundation of the gallery, of the album that you're going to be delivering to your client. They tell you what to capture, bare minimum as a standard for every event. Not every event will be appropriate, not every event essential will be appropriate for all events. For example, we're not going to be capturing groovy drunk dance photos at a baptism ceremony. However, it may be more appropriate to capture groovy drunk dance photos at a birthday party, right? So not all of the essentials will be appropriate for each event that you're capturing, but it is there as a foundation. So please jump on the website, read the book, read those first 4 chapters, and learn them inside and out and practice them so that you know what to capture as a bare minimum standard at every single event. So that's number one. Number 2, you need to be asking your clients before, during, and after you capture. After you capture? How is that possible? I'll get into that very soon. But beforehand, as soon as you are in touch with your lead, the potential client, before they book you in and become the actual client, is that in that stage, you need to be asking for the photos that they would love to have. Send us through your inspiration. Send us through the shot list. Send us through the must-have photos that you can't live without, the ones that you are really hoping for and are excited for, to capture, to print out, to share with your friends and family, and post on social media. Give us those photos you want. And if you can't think of any then, or if they don't give you any of those photos that they want to capture, then you are going to arrive at your event a little bit early, just like usual, 15 minutes early. Say hello, give them a good first impression and greeting, or if it's a second impression, whatever, you're going to be grateful and giving the sense of gratitude, and say, hey, I'm going to be capturing all my essentials. Are there any other photos that you've thought of or that you would love for me to capture today? What are the must-haves? Are there any particular ones that you would love for me to capture that you can't live without, that you do not want me to miss? Let me know. And they'll tell you then and there, or if they can't think of any, you're going to let them know and tell them, well, if you think of anything and if you change your mind, just shout out during the event. I'm going to be doing my usual thing, and just shout out, hey, photographer man, I've got an idea, I've got a shot, let's capture me and my mates from uni, or something like that. Okay, so that's during the event as well, at the start. As a check-in, as a genuine check-in, halfway through the event, you can check in on your hosts, your clients that have hired you, and say, hey, how are you feeling? How are you going? I'm having a lot of fun. It looks like your guests are having a lot of fun. Are there any photos you'd like me to capture that you've thought of in the past 90 minutes or so? If not, I'm going to keep on doing my thing and keep on having fun. Cheers. So it's just a quick genuine check-in, and then 15 minutes before you finish, you're going to approach your guests. Sorry, you're going to approach your hosts, your clients, and give them a heads up, a little bit of a quick warning. And you're going to ask them, hey, I'm finishing up in 15 minutes. Are there any other photos that you would love for us to capture that we've missed or that we haven't captured yet? Or any other photos that you thought of, before I finish and before I have to go in 15 minutes? Otherwise, I'm going to keep on doing my thing, and then in 15 minutes time, I'll come by and give you a hug and say goodbye, okay? And then you go from there. So that's So that's at the end of the event when you sign off. Now, we're going to jump back another layer as well, okay? We're going to jump back to the event essentials. The last event essential is extras. This is where you want to capture and give a little bit more to your vendors and suppliers, well, the clients' vendors and suppliers. This is your opportunity to over deliver. And once you've captured all the other time sensitive moments and requests, and you've already captured the other 7 event essentials, then you can dive into capturing some for the vendors and all the suppliers there, the venue even as well. This is over delivering and getting those extras. These are the bonus scenes, the after credit scenes that you get as a bonus at the end of a movie, at some of the movies. Now, so that's pretty much the gist. At all times, you'll know what to capture. You've got the event essentials, number 1. You've got the requests that you have gathered from your clients before, during, and after, okay? After being just before you sign off at the event. What else? And then you've got the extras as part of the event essentials. But this, I really want to hammer home on this point and idea here. So now you know what to capture, but more often than not, you're going to be capturing every single photo, and you might have another 90 minutes or an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, and you're thinking, holy moly, I've already captured all these photos in the first 60 minutes. Not even that. So what do you do? What do you do? Well, it is absolutely critical that you keep on going around that event, around that room or multiple rooms, etc., and putting on the uniform of you having a good time and enjoying yourself, maintaining a soft, subtle smile, aiming the lens and the camera at things and people, and pushing the flash button to emit that flash, okay? Even if you've captured everything, you might have already captured everything twice over, and you've got 600,000 angles of the one candid moment already of every single guest. Well, in that case, you still need to present yourself and wear the uniform of gratitude, of that you're going around doing your job. You can't give an opportunity for your guests and your clients to be suspicious of you not doing your job. If you're at the event and the room and you've captured everything, right? And you're on your phone, you're just not doing anything, and you're not maintaining that soft, subtle smile of showcasing that you're actually enjoying this party, enjoying the moment. Life is good, life is happy. They can smell that from a mile away before you even pick up on that. And that brews a bit of a skunky stink of negative word of mouth, okay? I have received calls from clients, from my team members, that have emitted that stink of being on their phone and not being gracious and grateful for the moments and that party. So again, practice putting on that uniform of gratitude, going around the party. You might have captured everything, okay? But still look as if you were capturing the party. Fake it. If you've already caught everything, fake capturing everything again and again and again. Keep on going around doing your laps. Mingle and banter with the guests, okay? Build those connections up. At all times, you need to be presenting and showcasing yourself to be enjoying the party and coming from a place of gratitude. Like, hey, this is fun. Life's good, okay? You don't want to showcase that you've caught everything and you're not doing anything. Because people don't know if you've captured everything, okay? They're only seeing you do your job. Now, is your job to look around as if you've done everything and you're not doing anything? No, you want to look like you're going around as a photographer, capturing and enjoying the moment and partying with the guests. They want to see you as part of the party, not just some, parasite on the party, okay? You can't be sucking away the energy from that party. You've got to be adding at all times with your smile, your posture, your aura, your energy, okay? I can't emphasize this enough. I don't want you guys to brew some stink of negative word of mouth that persists like a skunk, because that spreads amongst their friends and family. I don't want you to do that, okay? So now you know what to capture. At all times, you know what to capture, okay? You are going to prioritize the time-sensitive things first before you miss them, okay? You can't afford to miss them. Trust me, you can't afford to miss them. So make sure to hammer home on those time-sensitive moments first, especially the formalities and any guests that are leaving early, okay? Get the event essentials. Get all of their requests before, during, and after, and before you sign off. Hammer home on the over-delivery of the extras as part of the event essentials for your vendors and suppliers, and maintain the look of you doing your job. Don't give an ounce to any guest that you are not doing anything, okay? That you're not enjoying the party. Continue to fake it. Continue to pretend and go around pointing the camera here and there and pushing the flash button to give the illusion that you're capturing more photos, even though you've already captured all of them an hour beforehand, okay? You still want to maintain that service, okay? It's an act of service. By you not maintaining that, it's an act of disservice to them and the party, okay? And that's what brews that negative word of mouth, okay? So my friends, I hope that makes sense. If you want to learn more into the psychology and the people first approach that I teach in Event Photography 101, well then get your copy of your book from Amazon and leave some comments down below of any questions or challenges or requests, anything. And I will do my best to create a video on that for you. And yeah, guys, at the end of the day, you now have the knowledge, okay? So now just practice it and have fun. I want you to get to the stage of practice, 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 read so that it becomes second nature, and just enjoy the moment. Because if you're enjoying the moment and you're enjoying the party, you become part of the party. And when you're part of the party, you're part of their family, and you've got a conveyor belt of opportunities and gigs that come your way every year because they want you to capture their daughter, their son, their first birthday, second birthday, baptism, couple, proposal, the brother's engagement, the brother's wedding, the brother's whatever, okay? The whole family and friends, okay? That's how it works. It's as simple as that. Practice and have fun and shout out, okay? Love you lots. Have fun. Bye.